Hello, my name is Wayne Barron for EnterView TV and Radio, and in collaboration with Dark Effects Productions for DarkEffectsTV here on YouTube. This is my story on how one person's life changed mine forever. November 24th, 1991, which was on a Sunday, is a day that I will never forget. I was 20 years old at the time when a friend called me on the phone to give me some of the worst news that I had ever heard. He had just watched on MTV News that Eric Carr had passed away. At first, I thought he was trying to play a joke, and I told him that it was not funny. He assured me that it was no joke. As with him knowing how I felt about Kiss, telling me that a member had died was not something that he or anyone else would ever do to me. I remember turning the TV over to MTV to see if I could get any news about Eric's death. But all that I was getting was information about Freddie Mercury's passing, as he died on the same day as Eric did. This, of course, overshadowed Eric's death, as, sad to say, Freddie Mercury was better known in the world of music in and out of his band Queen than Eric Carr was. So getting information back in 1991 from any source other than MTV was a joke. It was not until about 4 hours later that they finally mentioned something about Eric's death, but it was not enough to go by. It was not until the next day that I found out that he had been in the hospital for a while and that he had cancer. Almost 2 years later, my girlfriend Valerie and I became the proud parents of my first son, whom I named after Eric Carr by giving him the name of Carr. His full name is Sebastian Carr-Zatian Barron, born October 16, 1993 at 2:02 p.m., weighing in at 6 pounds and 6 ounces in Newbern, North Carolina. Little red-headed pumpkin, as his mother called him. Unfortunately, Valerie and I broke up nearly 16 years ago. However, Carr is now 18 years old and has been in Kiss fanzines. The member of Kiss saw the fanzine Kiss Charisma, of which Carr was in, so they do know of him, according to the author of Kiss Charisma, at least Bruce Kulick and Eric Singer do. Around 1998, I owned a music store, of which was happily named after Eric Carr and my son. The name of the music store was Carr-Z Music Center. During that time, I became friends with Eric Carr's sister Loretta. We would talk on a regular basis at least 2 times a week. We would talk about her brother and my son, as well as life in general. I also did business with Loretta, purchasing her family's licensed Eric Carr memorabilia, shirts, drumsticks, and guitar picks. Eric Carr is a very big part of my life and my son's life as well, as with millions of others around the globe. Touching people from all over while he was alive, meeting with people when Gene and Paul were unable to, always making sure that the last person around him got a picture or autograph was something that those that knew him well often spoke of. One of the sweetest and kindest men that I have ever known. Though I never personally met Eric, I did get the opportunity to see him perform with Kiss 2 times. The first concert that I ever attended was December 28, 1985 in Charlotte, North Carolina. This was during the Asylum Tour, and as well as Greensboro, North Carolina during the Crazy Nights Tour. I wanted to tell my story about how Eric Carr's life influenced my son and my own as well. My company is named after both Eric Carr and my son. The name is Carr's Foxfire Promotions, and the company has been in business for the past 11 years. This is the 20-year anniversary of Eric's death. He is with us all the time, and with the internet, we are able to share our stories with each other, as well as the mass majority of images, videos, and other types of media that is readily available, something that I wish we could have had back in 1991 when we lost this wonderful, wonderful man. 80s Kiss music is still heard nearly daily in my home, from either my son or by me, and his name is always mentioned within the name that I call my son every day, or every time that my son gets my attention by getting on my nerves. Eric Carr, you are dearly missed and loved. Thank you for listening to my story on how Eric changed my family's life. Post your thoughts and comments on how your life was changed by this wonderful man. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. This is Wayne Barron for EnterView TV and Radio. as well as Dark Effects Productions for Dark Effects TV. Thank you.